The SAFM Breakfast Podcast with Bernie and Emma G is perfect listening for the cruise home. And it pays to cruise with RAA. Don't miss the boat. Visit travel.raa.com.au to book.
Now listen.
Fave Bits, picked by Bernie and Emma G.
How's the energy?
Amazing. It's the SAFM Breakfast Podcast with Bernie and Emma G.
I got a voucher for Endota Spa for Christmas.
That's nice.
Oh, it really is. It's the best present because it's something that you just wouldn't buy yourself, right? So when somebody treats you to a massage, it's just the best. Oh, yes. Love the music. Take me back there. So I was so looking forward to it, right? Especially with the huge end of the year, moving back home from Sydney, moving in with my partner. I was like, it's time to treat myself.
Bit of G time.
That's right. You know?
You can have different treatments there, can't you?
That's right, you can.
Did you have a number of different things?
I did. I had a whole package. So I booked myself in for a facial, a massage, and a foot massage, which I was so looking forward to, the foot massage part, because I hate my feet. So I don't let people see them, let alone touch them if I can help it.
Let me have a feel.
Let's start. I am fearful right now.
Give us a look. Now I'm going to try and look at them.
So I went into the room, it's the dim room with this kind of music playing and the candles,
the smell,
aromatherapy oils, And I got my gear off, and then the jewellery in the little bowl thing and the towel over me. I got comfy on the massage bed.
Voice.
The masseuse comes in and she starts with the facial. And I've actually never had a facial before. Yep. So I didn't realise it's so relaxing. Have you ever had one?
I think I might have had one with Abby once.
Yeah. Someone just putting creams and stroking your face, it really calms you. And so I felt my eyes sort of closing and started to doze off a little bit.
I'm starting to doze off now. It's music.
But every time the lady touched my skin, I'd kind of wake up again. So when you're in that state between not quite sleeping.
Yep.
Well, my facial went for about 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. And next thing I knew, I woke up.
Oh, no.
I woke up.
What, you missed the whole thing?
I missed the whole rest of my massage.
Oh.
I thought...
Is that a good thing?
Well, I woke up and I thought, what about the foot massage was the first thing I thought, because I really hanging out for the foot massage. They forgot it,
did they?
Well, I thought maybe she could tell that I'd fallen asleep and just kind of ended the treatment or something. But I looked at the clock and surely enough, the time had passed and I had no recollection of my massage or the foot massage. So I sat up and I felt to my feet and they were covered in oil. Oh. So she definitely done it. Definitely had been massaged.
We've got some audio of you getting your massage
really?
just to prove that your feet...
Oh, really?
Yeah. So this is your foot getting massaged here.
That can't be me. I don't snore, but I do talk in my sleep.
Oh, that's not what Eddie says.
So I missed my whole massage.
No, the best part.
What a waste. I was devastated.
I'm seeing that as a positive. You were just so relaxed, so calm that you've just drifted off. Or do you want to be awake and feel it?
You definitely want to be awake and feel it, not just for 10 minutes.
Yeah, you do. Okay.
So I fell asleep in a random place and I missed the whole thing.
Did you get your money back? Or? No.
It happens. It happens a lot.
But can Adelaide, can you make me feel better? Have you fallen asleep in a random place?
Oh,
Where have you fallen asleep?
Like a
What did
Joe
you miss?
Biden.
Oh, yeah.
He's fallen asleep everywhere.
Funerals, yeah.
He's old. And
because you may have missed something very important.
Yeah.
Like a foot massage.
Like a foot massage that you were hanging out for. Give us a call on 13 10 60. Where did you fall asleep? Or you can always text us too on the Automasters text line 0488 52 107. I'm really loving this music.
Don't fall asleep now, though.
The way she's talking, she's really lowered her voice and speaking very gently.
Very soothing. All right, Automasters text line 0488 52 107 or 13 10 60, everybody. Thank you.
SAFM's Bernie and Emma G. Best mates for breakfast.
On SAFM.
Where did you fall asleep? We're asking after I fell asleep getting an Endota Spa massage. Devastated. I used my voucher that I got for
that
Christmas.
was you, actually.
That is not me.
Official audio.
I missed the whole thing. Such a waste. So we're asking, what random place did you fall asleep? Make me feel better here.
Oh, I like it. Let's go to Lisa from Hallett Cove. Welcome, Lisa.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
No, we're good, thanks. Where did you fall asleep?
I fell asleep in two places. A few years back at my girlfriend's 30th, we were at the pub, and I'd had a few too many bubblies and fell asleep in a trailer at the back of the pub.
Hang on, did you know whose trailer it was?
I think it was the pub's trailer. It was empty. It looked like a good place to sleep.
It wouldn't have been comfy,
Imagine if
Liz.
someone just got in their vehicle and just towed you home. Anyway.
And the
where
second
else?
place?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So half years later, at her 40th birthday, at the back of her house, I've fallen asleep in her wheelbarrow. I've now got the nickname Tradie.
Oh, fair
like
too. In a wheelbarrow, you'd be nice and snug in there, all curled up in a little ball. Nick from Glenelg, where did you fall asleep?
Had to go get an MRI yesterday. Had a bad head injury, so I fell asleep inside the MRI machine.
Oh,
How
that's
did you-
loud, that
yeah.
thing. That's a dang, 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 dang,
Well-
dang. Is that noise?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty noisy, but I had headphones on, so it was
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, I've actually done that. I've fallen asleep in there as well, Nick.
Because you're
Thanks
just
for
lying there for a while.
That's
you know?
very loud, but
Kim's text through on the Automasters text line.
oh yeah, I fell asleep at a Pearl Jam concert after a big day at Nord Food and Wine.
They would do that to you.
That's making a bit
How
more
can
sense
you
now.
fall asleep at a rock
No, I've
concert?
fallen asleep
Concert?
at AC/DC before.
No,
Adelaide
come
Oval.
on.
The
Loudest
loudest
yeah.
of all concerts you
Yeah.
could go to.
We're just a quiet corner down the back, or
No, it was at Adelaide Oval.
mosh
Like-
pit.
No.
You're
I was
thrown
sitting.
around asleep.
No, just
No.
fell asleep.
Let's finish with Rachel from Gawler. Rachel, where did you fall asleep?
Hello, I fell asleep at a Big Bash game.
I get it, Rachel. Cricket's boring.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
No, it wasn't. I was there with my husband and his mates for his birthday, and they're in rounds of drinks. And I thought I was trying to keep up with them. I got to a point. I'm like, I'm out. I can't keep up with you. So I laid my head down on my husband's shoulder. I thought I'll just have a quick nap. And there's 80,000 people here. No one's going to notice that I have a nap. And everyone's yelling at me to wake up because I was on the big screen.
Oh,
And-
the
No,
TV.
Rach.
Because it was live, a friend recorded it and uploaded it on Facebook, and it went viral, and it made the news in Queensland and New South Wales, and it was on the project.
Yeah, love it.
And the commentator saying there's sixes, there's wickets, there's entertainment, and she's having a nap.
That's the fast form of cricket. That's exciting.
Yeah,
one.
Big Bash is the most exciting kind
Still
of
haven't
cricket.
lived it. I haven't lived it down to this day.
Actually, I've just seen a photo of it.
Yeah,
you are.
sent it
You're out.
through.
You
Oh,
are
we've got it up
out.
on our SAFM socials if you
Wow.
want to have a look at Rach having a nap on her partner's
Rachel.
shoulder.
Well done, Rach. Thank you.
Good stuff. Nice one. Keep them coming through on the text line. The Automasters text line 0488 52 107. Where'd you fall asleep?
SAFM's Bernie and Emma G. Best mates for breakfast.
On SAFM.
Yeah, it was about this time yesterday where panic set in. Panic absolutely set in. As you know, it's a stressful time for people, the hard rubbish pickup. You get one a year. So it's a big build up, and I'm very diligent with my rubbish. I like
Right.
I split everything, even in the bins, like the weekly bins. I'm very careful and recycle
Oh,
and
you
what's actually
separate
rubbish.
all
The
your
green
waste.
bin, very careful of that. So the hard rubbish build up it's an exciting time for me. And there's rules around it. You can't put it out too early.
Yes.
You've got to
Yeah.
put it out the night before.
Yeah.
It's 3 metres by 2 metres. I think the little square of stuff's got to be. There's,
Oh, you've
there's
got to
all
put it
these rules,
neatly
G.
and-
you
yeah,
got to
right.
put these up. So it's a big moment, and I got reminders about it. I put reminders in my phone. Even got a text message from the city of Charles Sturt
Oh, that's good of
reminding
them.
me, or clean away it might have been, about putting my rubbish out. And I was like, "Yep, I'm all over this." Anyway, I completely forgot.
Oh, no,
Completely forgot about it, and I know I've sort of it twigged when I looked at my diary on my calendar about this time yesterday. So, what I did, I
Yeah.
thought, well, there's only one way to fix this, and I'm a fixer.
You are.
So I rang Charles Sturt directly,
Of course you did.
and this is how the first bit went.
is hiring for roles across Australia. We also have our grad.
Thank you for calling Cleanaway. This is Carmen.
G'day, how you going? It's Bernie Vince speaking here. How are you?
Good, yourself?
Yeah, good, thanks. Hey, I had a hard rubbish pickup booked for this morning, and I'm normally so diligent with my rubbish, and I love the hard rubbish pickup. I've forgotten to put it out this morning.
Oh, no.
How does that work? Can I get another day? Can I pick another day? Because I wanted it picked up before our kid's birthday, which is like early Feb, but I've completely forgotten to do it this morning, even though I had reminders and you sent me a text message.
What's your address?
Carmen's loving it.
West Beach. They would have already been this morning, wouldn't they?
I'm not sure. Are you at home or you're at work?
I'm at work, but I'll be home. I could be home in like probably 45 minutes, half an hour. We're still on air.
Give me 2 ticks.
Thanks, Carmen.
I'll see if I can find out what time
You may have time to be able to put it out.
Oh,
but
that'd
give
be-
me 2 ticks.
That'd be great. Thanks. You're the best.
you and Carmen.
sucker.
Yeah.
You absolute sucker. Buttering her up.
Using my
dropping
full
your
name.
name. Yeah.
I nearly said Bernie Vince from SAFM.
So she's put you on hold for how long?
Oh, no, I was on hold for a long time. Long time. I thought she'd done it running. We're going to play the
would
next
have.
Yeah,
one.
all right.
her.
Here's when she came.
Yeah.
Carmen, lovely Carmen.
You there? Thanks for holding.
Oh, thank you. Yep.
All right. He's in that area sort of now, but what Operation said is you can go home, put it all out,
Yep.
and if you do happen to miss him, as a courtesy, we can send the driver back tomorrow.
Oh, awesome. Thanks very much, Carmen. You're doing a great job in there. Charles.
Not
Love
a
it.
problem.
Thank you.
You're too much.
She's doing...
You just pulled some strings
it
with your
worked.
name
You see
dropping.
her? Yeah, she was laughing and
Once
having
again,
a great time.
customer
great.
service, Charles.
But-
Yeah.
Gee, this is why I ring, because it happened. The rubbish was picked up.
They came and collected it for
Yes.
you.
Well
done.
And you saved the day,
I
didn't you,
saved the
Bern?
day,
Yeah.
but that phone call saved the day.
Wow.
Oh, well, that's
Or
really
Carmen did.
that's really interesting, Bern,
Why?
because
Why are you looking at me like that?
that's not the story I heard. I received a voicemail from somebody who has the real story.
Okay.
So I'm going to play that for you next.
Oh, hang on.
'Cause
Yeah.
you've
Was
been
it not
busted.
Carmen again?
No.
Carmen, don't turn on me.
What has really happened? We'll find out in a moment.
SAFM's Bernie and Emma G. Best mates for breakfast.
On SAFM.
About 24 hours ago exactly, I realised I hadn't put the rubbish out for hard rubbish. You only get one pickup a year. And it was my moment to shine, to clear out what was hanging around our backyard for too long. And I missed it, G. I missed it, so I had to make a phone call to the city of Charles Sturt, which is our council area, and I got it done. I've bounced
Pulled
back.
some
I
strings, you
bounced
name
back.
dropped, you butted them up.
Yeah, bounced back in a big way, and me and Carmen are tight now. So
Okay.
she got it over the line, and the rubbish is now gone, and we move on, and I'm a happy man.
Oh, well, we don't move on yet, Bern, because you think you
Yes, we do.
saved the day and you fulfilled your responsible husband and dad
Yeah,
duties before the
manly.
kids' birthday parties. You cleared the rubbish.
Yep.
Lucky for your beautiful wife, Abby, she doesn't have to worry about
Nah,
anything.
I'll take care of this.
Yeah, because you're so serious in your jobs. That's not the story that I heard.
Have you been talking to?
I received a voicemail from somebody who has the real story of how it went down.
Hey Emma, it's Paul again, old Burns mate from across the road. He told me to give you a call if I saw anything untoward happening across the road. And well, this morning I looked out and I see Abby walking out the side gate, and the poor girl's carrying a pallet under her arm. Poor old Abby's had to load up the whole street with the hard rubbish. And our mate, old Bern, he's living the life of luxury. So well done, Abby. It's looking like Wingfield tip over the road. I've never seen a house have so much rubbish. But thanks again, Bern, for providing me some inspiration and cleaning my house up.
Your neighbour Paul.
Paul again.
Your neighbour Paul reveals the truth. Poor Abby, your beautiful wife, is out there
He's all
cutting
over it.
crates and bits of
I didn't
timber.
want to mention that bit, but I got home and it was the neatest pile of hard rubbish. She'd put it into sections, like anything with sharp bits hanging out, she put in one pile so they wouldn't hurt themselves. She put a note on one saying nails in this pile, just to
bless.
take care of the rubbish, man.
What are you doing? She is too good for you.
Too-
Yeah.
I
Too
know.
good for you.
I know. And Paul, we'll be chatting later.
SAFM's Bernie and Emma G. Best mates for breakfast.
On SAFM.
VIP with Emma G.
Bern, have you heard of the singer Benson Boone?
No. Don't know Daniel Boone. No.
Who's that? Just a guy?
TV show.
Okay. Yeah. Benson Boone.
Just a mate of mine from Stanford.
He was on American Idol, then he blew up on TikTok.
Oh, I've heard this.
You would have, absolutely. It's
I heard this
one of
one.
the biggest songs. Yeah, incredible
Yep.
voice.
Yep.
Well, he's in the country at the moment. And at his show in Sydney on Monday night, he did something iconically Aussie. He did a shoey.
Oh, no, now
You're
I'm
familiar
getting
with the shoey?
Yes, I know what a shoey is.
Explain the shoey.
Well, you fill a drink up in your shoe. It doesn't have to be your shoe, by the way. Anyone's shoe, and you drink it out. Daniel Ricciardo made this famous, I think.
Oh, is that where it came from?
yeah,
I
the
always
F-
wondered how it originated.
The F1 driver, when he
Yeah.
won, or he'd do a shoey. But now everyone thinks it's Australian. I'm not sure if it's Australian.
I think it is.
Take
Is
it.
it?
Well,
Okay.
yeah, we'll claim
Claim
it. And so what is usually in the shoe? Beer, right?
Yeah, like an alcoholic drink.
Yeah.
normally, yeah.
Well, Benson Boone had a clean twist on it. He used a bottle of water
That's very clean.
and a clean cowboy boot.
Do you want me to put water in your shoe? You seem okay. You know what? When in Australia.
There you
when
go.
in
Some
Australia.
cowboy
So a
boot.
fan gave him a cowboy boot. Yeah.
Yeah. Are
And
you
he
doing it
poured
out
the
of-
water into that from a bottle, and then he
Alright.
did it out
Are
of
you
that.
doing it out of someone's shoe you don't know?
Yeah.
You are?
I think a lot of celebs have embraced the shoey when they've come down here. Harry Styles, he did it, kicked off his Aussie tour, and he did it from somebody's sneaker, which is so gross. He said this is one of the most disgusting traditions that he'd ever encountered. Post Malone did it.
Right.
Kylie, ever classy Kylie, she did it, remember, from a high heel at the Brit Awards.
Yeah,
So
good.
fancy.
Yeah, from a black stiletto.
Wouldn't it fall out of the bottom? It's like doing it
yeah.
from a thong.
Doesn't it just absorb in the shoe? I don't know.
You got to be quick.
Yeah.
You got to be quick.
I don't know. Clearly, I'm not experienced in the shoey, but you are, Bern.
Yes.
Bern, you have
Oh.
embraced the shoey.
Yeah, we found some footage of this. I did it at LIV Golf in front of Pete Malinauskas.
Bernie. That
Oh,
Yeah.
That was with the Golf Gods boys. They were chanting my name. Myself and Greg Blewitt did it.
Oh,
And
fun.
Greg actually threw the shoe in the air. Mally caught it one-handed.
Oh, wow.
They were trying to get Mally to do it, but he's a bit too classy.
Yeah,
for that.
fair enough.
No,
classy,
he
Mally.
wouldn't do a shoey.
No.
Maybe this year's Live Golf.
Yeah, we'll get him. We'll get him.
SAFM's Bernie and Emma G.
Best mates for breakfast.
On SAFM.